Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Dr. Tsai from the Zhanghua Christian Children's Hospital. My present topic, history protein 70, correlate bulge disease levels and attenuate apoptosis in the bronchopulmonary dysplasia. Previous study has demonstrated that the role of elevated level of oxygen stress in the development of BPD. Both prolonged hypoxia exposure and the validation support will lead to the oxygen radical and the pro-inflammatory cytokine production. Tissue 17 was the molecular enhanced by the exposure very stress conditions, including heat, anti-stress. Tissue protein 17 expressed is upregulated by the cell's injury to keep the cell viable, and the induction of Histamine 17 is a potential therapeutic target against severe stress-induced injury. So we hypothesize the Histamine 17 has cytoprotective effects against oxygen stress injury in the lung that lead to the BPD. So the object of study aims to investigate Histamine 17 and the bulge disease level bronchotracheal in the very low birth weight preterm infants follow development of BPD. This enrollment process, the birth cohort study were enrolled 109 very low birth weight preterm infants, including the 32 infants developed BPD. This is the demographic data. At the table 1, the patient who developed BPD was lighter in weight and more immature and had respiratory distress syndrome that needed sufficient treatment. Neonate with APA score were low in the BPD group. The mechanical ventilation and the oxygen therapy period was significantly longer in the BPD groups. The complication of frequency of retinopathy and the intravascular hemorrhage was less in the non-BPD group. We can find the serum histoprotein 17 was significantly higher in the day 28 than the day 1 in the BPD groups. In the tracheal fluid aspiration, the oxygen stress marker YI-GIIEN level was significantly higher in the BPD group than the non-BPD group. In the same condition, tracheal aspiration of histoprotein 17 was significantly higher in the BPD group than the non-BPD group, especially on the day 28. We also use the multiple linear regression analysis demonstrate the tracheal aspiration from the bulge disease level and the Histamine 70 from the tracheal aspiration on the postnatal day 28. We can find the bulge disease and the Histamine 70 was significantly associated the BPD diagnosis. We also find the Histamine 70 and the body disease level on the postnatal day 1 and the day 28. They found a significant correlation. Based on the ROC curves or the predicted effect on the BPD, tracheal aspiration with the bulge disease and the postnatal day 28. With high sensitivity and specificity. On the day 28, then the day 1. We also use the recombinant histoprotein 17 and the primary epithelial cell from the tracheal aspiration from the BPD patients and the co-culture with the hydrogen peroxide. We can find the hydrogen peroxide will induce cell apoptosis, and the recombinant histoprotein 70 will decrease the apoptosis. So we made a conclusion. The planned study demonstrated that increased tracheal aspiration, the BI-GIIEN level, and the H-Chopin-7 level are associated the high prevalence of BPD. H-Chopin-17 can protect apoptosis against adverse effect on oxygen stress environment. Therefore, H-Chopin-17 had a promising potency as the severe target of managing BPD. Thank you for your attention. This article was very happy was accepted in the from the PTH in the 2021.